Welcome to Destination Divergence, episode 72, as it has been and will be for some time now. Last time, y'all were fighting the Iron Giant, but it's the sequel that nobody was really waiting for or expected, but it's here, it's upon you, it's big, it's deadly, it's got lasers, and it is charging towards a city you are trying to defend at the moment. You guys arrived in the city, sort of set up some defenses, positioned yourselves around it, and waited for it to get in range. This map that you're all on has 30-foot squares, so the scale is quite large here. You all have been spending quite a bit of time catching up to this thing, getting in its way, and trying to slow it down. However, between sessions, I offered you all a deal, and I would like to take a vote on whether or not you accept that deal. We are at an even number of players that are actually here right now. It sounded like Eli voted yes, though. I can't remember. Does anyone know the vibe Eli was thinking? Well, let's just hope it's not a tie then. The deal was I would let you all reposition yourselves anywhere on the map in a flash. However, that flash would take you 3 rounds, during which the Colossus could get uninhibited progress. This deal would allow those of you who are currently falling to not be falling, and those of you who are currently grappled with an impossible to beat strength check to break out. But 3 rounds of a Colossus running towards the city is quite a bit of progress, so that's up to you guys. I guess all in favor?
Do.
I
2?
What's its move speed?
A lot.
A lot.
It wasn't that big.
It wasn't like it was charging across the field or anything, but I mean, considering these squares are, yeah.
to get where it is right now, and just want to point out that already where he is right now, Drost is several turns away, even if he was not falling to his death, and we have someone grappled. This is a
It won't kill him.
Yeah, that is the one thing that's making me not immediately say we shouldn't do it, because
We need Drost. This is fucked.
I mean, 3 rounds is a lot of space.
I will have the Colossus take its turns before you guys choose your final location, so you can figure out your locations based on that.
I'm not going to be salty either way. I'm fine with suffering the consequences of Carrick's actions.
So far we have 2 yeses. Any other yeses? We have 2 yeses and a couple maybes, but
Go for it.
I'm just trying to think how much damage could we do in these next 3 rounds? Honestly, no. You know what? It's a lot better for us to not be dead by the time Dross gets here. I vote yes.
Alright,
I'm more worried about Nakarik and that grip. I'm going to say yes as well.
Alright, so that's 4 yeses then, which would be half the party if everyone was here, and I heard some maybes in there, so I think I'm going to go ahead and let it go through then. So let's go ahead and just pull everyone's tokens up and away from it real quick. And it is going to take 3 turns, which puts it there. Now, you guys may place yourselves wherever you wish, anywhere on the map. And I guess we can probably mention elevation too. We hadn't really been tracking that so far, but I just kind of assumed everyone was at everyone who was flying was at 400 feet, because that's where the islands were, but you can place yourself at a different elevation if you so desire. If you want to be closer to the ground, that's fine, or whatever.
Clemens is just gonna stay where she is because she can't fly.
I think
Clemens
you're
is doing the Lord's work.
here, right?
Doesn't need to
Something like
change anything.
that.
That was right, I think.
Something along those lines, at least.
Maybe one more towards cover. I don't know, but about there.
There you go.
So the 3 small ones are floating islands with teleporters between them, and the big one in the middle is the city we're trying to keep them from getting to.
So, I mean, it's a farming city, so, you know, what are the bounds of the city actually stretches out far beyond even the reaches of the map here, but sort of the dense, like, most constructed area, the sort of the downtown area where all of the major buildings are, is basically within that circle. It's an abstraction. Of course, there are some streets that go past that and so on, but yeah, the main city center is there, and of course the inner green circle are the tiles where you're deep enough within the buildings there that it would count as cover.
Well, we have the unique opportunity to like really Fire Emblem this shit out. So I feel in terms of approach, like there's no point trying to be. His range is so big that like being outside of it is just going to mean you can't hit him. So I think we should go right up up in there.
Worth noting as well that Nakarth, Drost, and Clemens are not flying.
Mm-hmm.
I believe two of your big melee fighters currently incapable of flight, battling amongst its feet and such.
I mean,
potentially.
Nakarth can Shadow of the Colossus it though, right?
Yeah, I was about
for
to say,
sure.
they can climb this thing.
I'm sure we can work something out, yeah. And Drost might just become 40 feet tall, I think was the plan, but I just wanted to point that out as well for what you're planning.
I was gonna ask it to be like on its back or something.
Yeah, so my 2 options are at the city waiting or on the back of its neck, beating it while it advances.
All
That's
right.
kind of it.
So you guys want to be sort of grappled onto the creature, like on its back?
I think that's probably what I go for, yeah.
And I think
Okay.
I'd like to be within 30 feet of one, if not both of them, just so I can Flash of Genius one of them if need be.
Okay. Would Nakarth and Drost, if Drost is going to get pretty large, that might mean Nakarth might want to be somewhere slightly. I guess you could both still be kind of near each other, and then something like that, just with Karuk flying behind, up and behind, within 30 feet.
Sure. We could just pick different shoulders, but yeah.
I think his
one-
shoulders are more than 30 feet across.
Yeah, it's a big boy. This dude is like over 400 feet tall. So his
Drost is
shoulders are
even
pretty
taller.
large.
This is the skyscraper. Nakarth is the girl.
Perfect. I will say, as far as Flash of Genius goes specifically, if they're grappled onto the thing and it moves on its turn, that might pull them out of range of you, but just something to note, just because of the weird abstraction with distances that is D&D. But so unless you like have movement prepared to follow it or something weird like that, you might not be in range as consistently as you hope
Good to know.
because of their forced movement. If they're on the ground, though, they wouldn't be up on its neck, which, I mean, then they would have to move themselves, and they'd be in range of the feet, which is also a pretty big disadvantage, but then they wouldn't be forced to move, so there's a bit of a trade-off there.
What do we think about trying to start in a position where Fly could be reapplied? Is that like an option here?
I mean, it was Karuk who put Fly on Drost and Nakarth previously, so if Karuk starts within 30 feet of them, that's already kind of pretty close there.
That's what I was imagining. I don't know what you guys think about that, though.
That's an option I can do.
I mean,
I feel like the issue with Fly is that if he gets hit and loses concentration, we're just falling again.
Yeah.
And
It's a good point.
there is a world where we can take this fight on the ground. But
I'm also just going to hit it either way.
yeah,
I'm stuck to it and I hit it, and he can use his concentration on something else, or I'm flying and I hit it, and maybe we fall again.
Fair. All right. Well, the rest of us.
I believe Eli mentioned in chat that they would back up Drost, but I feel like Drost is in a much more dangerous position than perhaps Eli anticipated when writing that message.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Eli was in the process of diving down to get Dross into the fight faster
Right.
at the end of last session.
Maybe Ashley didn't see the plan with the teleporting everyone around.
Perhaps, yeah.
I don't think she did.
Hey, Jordan.
Also,
What is like is the box of being able to attack like the red square around it, or is it the like where can I exactly hit the giant in terms of its circle here?
yeah. I would say the red square. Yeah. Because these, I mean, the grid system really does not anticipate tokens being this large. It doesn't really work out.
Yeah.
So I think the best abstraction would just be keep it as a square, even though
right.
the circle token is nice. Because realistically, even within this box, it's not like, you know, taking up the whole width of it or whatever. It's just weird abstractions all around. So even if you're right up against it, you're not probably technically 30 feet away from it. You're probably swinging in and out of it as it swings its arms and walks and stuff.
All right. Well, I think the rest of us should just be kind of as spread out as we can.
Drost, if you could place Leroy as well, because I believe Leroy is in your control then.
Totally. Anybody have opinions on where Leroy should be?
I think just if Milos is the only other one besides the two of us, that's going to be... Well, I feel like Eli will probably be up front too, because of the thing we just talked about. But I just think that us in front need to be spread out. That's the limit of the technical thought I have here.
So I'm just assigning heights to everyone so we keep it straight what the ranges are here.
I feel like Leroy Leroy will either have to be near all of you or near us for his shield to be incredibly useful, providing half cover. But this thing's attack bonus is so high it might not even be that useful.
No, I think AC is not. It's kind of a non-thing here for most of us.
Yeah, once you get to tier 4, it's unless you're an Eldritch Knight, it gets very difficult. I feel like.
True.
Most of my shit is 120, so I'm gonna put myself. No, I'm gonna be closer just because I want to be able to come in for a heal if I super need to.
And that's the other problem. A lot of the healing spells are like 30 to 60 foot range.
Yeah, shit. Yeah, you guys being on the back is slightly challenging, but I completely understand why you're doing it.
I'm gonna put Eli back here, but a little bit lower, slightly away from the group, but possibly in range to support the melee fighter, since that is technically what Eli said he wanted to do. So if Ashley gets here and she's like, "No, I didn't want to do that," then we can retcon it. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh boy, I don't want to hold us up because I want us to get into the combat. I just don't. I mean. Yeah. Wait. What's Leroy doing? What's the plan there?
Drost was moving
Currently-
around, but yeah.
Currently, I have him hanging on the outside of that attack range, so the Colossus will still move into him, and he can cast spells on people probably, but not be too much at risk. Not a priority target. That's just the thought.
And it just finished its turn, Jordan, and
It
then we're
will
gonna start
have-
from the top.
That's right. So once we are set here, I'll consider all timers to have been paused during this too. So things like tracking haste, we'll worry about that later. It's currently round 7. This will just move to round 8 rather than round 10. So I think haste was cast at like round 3 or 4, if I recall correctly. So you might have until
Something
round
like that.
13 before haste is done.
Yeah. Leroy only has one normal spell left, anyways.
Holy shit.
I mean, he's only got 3 of those anyway.
4.
4? Oh.
Tier
Pack
4?
Keeper?
Just tier 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it goes up to
I thought max was 3 for some reason.
well, yeah, it is for most of the warlock's life, to be fair. Yeah.
Okay, well, since I'm first, I'm just trying to, before I finalize this, just decide what the fuck I want to do. Jesus.
Big booms. Blasty blasty.
Yeah, I might just lay some fireballs. All right. Cool. In that case,
Double
Yeah.
disintegrate since it has no dexterity to speak of.
yeah, if it's this big, can I just target multiple spots on it?
What do you mean by that?
Like, if I can target 2 beholders, can I target like its left arm and its right arm with disintegrate or something like that?
Unfortunately, no. I'm not gonna let
Yeah,
that.
I
Sorry. I'm not gonna give you just double DPS.
It's busted, but logic. Yeah, no, I feel you.
You are still attacking what is essentially one life force that you are whittling down here. Warforged Colossus, though robotic, is still one, not really soul, but one big bundle of magic that you're whittling down the defenses of until it ceases to move.
Cool. Well, I'm gonna go in attack mode. So I'm ready to start if the others are.
Yeah.
Cool.
Ready.
All right. So I'm gonna take us off this nice calm music then.
Yeah, fuck that.
Let's see. Let's do one of these. Probably louder. Watch out. But... All right. So you guys are mid-combat. Nakareth gets swooped up. Drost is falling as concentration is lost on a crucial fly spell, and multiple people can no longer keep themselves up in the air. Clemens has been continuing to rain down bolts of light and lightning from afar, which is doing a lot of good work, but so far this thing is making progress, and you guys need some help. Suddenly, a green and gray cloak wraps around each of you and you disappear. The Colossus leans forward and takes a few large steps before you all reappear in a place of your choosing, with the aid of the Traveler having moved you out of harm's way for just a brief moment. Hoping to seize this opportunity, it is now your turn, Faye.
Hell yeah, baby. I'm gonna cast a fireball at 4th level. Wait, shit, that's my bad. Ignore that one.
All good?
Okay. Boom, there it is. DC 21 dexterity saving throw.
Okay. That is an 8.
Yeah, fuck that, buddy. Brrrah.
And he takes the damage. You see the fireball race out from your hand, a little bead of energy, as it hits the armor of this Colossus, just ignites this large ball of fire. It doesn't seem to even leave a scorch behind. But you know that your magic can pierce even resistances. It's just that this thing is so damn tough. You're whittling it down.
Alright, then I'm gonna move a little bit back.
Alright. Clemens.
Clemens draws back a guidance and fires.
Go for it.
And I remember this time that I just straight up have advantage.
True. That is a hit.
And she is going to burn a 3rd level slot. 1 second. And that's 13 additional lightning. She's going to attack again.
Go for it.
Will a 19 hit?
It will not, unfortunately.
Unfortunate. 3 and a 6. Then that is Clemence's turn.
All right. Leroy.
All right. Leroy is going to. Leroy's flying, so we can move 60 feet, right?
That's right.
What would you say? Oops. How would you say Fairy Fire would work against this big guy?
It would work like the spell works. But,
It's 60 feet hitting a 20-foot cube, but since it's one life force, would technically the whole thing be under the effects of Fairy Fire?
Yes.
It's each object within the 20-foot cube.
Yes, if it hits it, it hits it. I would say so.
Okay.
I'm not going to make you guys increase a fireball to 400 feet size to affect it, so I think Fairy Fire should work the same way. That is the other side of the coin of not being able to twin spell on it and stuff.
Although, which roller do I use for spell casting?
The one in the second thing, the second column, tab. Because
It's a
diagonal movement on the grid using the movement ruler is an overestimate of your range.
yeah. It's a 60-foot range and a 20-foot cube. That's probably still out of range.
Does it place the cube centered on that point, or what does it say? What does the actual spell say?
60 feet, 20 feet cube. Each object in the 20-foot cube is lit up. It doesn't designate.
I'll say that you can place it right in the edge then. So it's effectively an 80-foot range.
Okay.
If we give Leroy a 80-foot circle, that's your range on that.
Okay, so not the guy.
Yeah, that is the range at which you could hit something and affect it.
We might just have to go with some Eldritch Blasties then.
All right.
And it's still only like 120 feet.
It's 120 feet. I'm looking at features to see. I don't think he is.
I don't think it's the range
About
ones.
180 feet to the target from here. Actually, probably more like 150, 160 because of the corner. But yeah.
Alright. I don't think Leroy has anything that can actually reach that.
All right.
So I will take that movement, use my action to move here, and then end turn.
Okay. Nakara, you have escaped the hand. You are free. You're no longer flying, though. You are clinging to the back of this thing.
That's honestly fair. Cool. I'm gonna punch it a lot.
Let's go. That is... Oh.
Advantage because of foresight.
That's right. That is a miss.
Balls.
Hit. One hit.
All right, and then flurry of blows.
Miss. Hit. 2 hits total.
And haste.
Right. 3 hits total.
Woo! Okay, so that's... They'll spend 4 key points total. So I have 3 left in that pool. And let's see, what's my damage again? Pretty sure it's D10 at this point. Yeah. So slash R. I can't do math right now.
3 attacks, so it's 3d10. What do you
3d10, keep pulling on all of them for the extra d10, plus 1d10 for the first hit, 7d10,
Yes.
3 hits, plus 5, 15. Okay.
Yes, so 7d10 plus 15, that's right. Boom, 61 damage.
61.
Pretty good.
And the next person has advantage.
Right, alrighty. Eli is up, but Eli is not here.
I've been looking over Eli's spells if you want me to.
Yeah, if you've got an idea
Seven,
ready
so
to go,
here.
then go for it. I was also looking over spells just now, just in case, but...
Last I saw, Eli has full 5th level spells, so I'm happy to drop a 5th level Synaptic Static on the boy.
Go for it. That is an int save, right?
Yes. Alright, roll, cast, dump assembly, consume spell slot, yes.
Oh boy.
Yes?
Oh, I misread its numbers. Okay, no. It rolled. I was gonna say it rolled high enough, but no. It actually, because of its massive negative modifier, rolls a 16, and therefore is not able to resist that. So yes, it is going to choose to succeed, though. I think.
Okay.
Another one
You
down,
burned,
baby.
you burned one.
Takes half as much on a success, so half 37.
Yep.
And probably also throw in a little bit of movement for Eli.
Okay.
Keep breaking through those legendary resistances. It's gonna be big time once those are gone.
It is Drost's turn. Drost, you were falling just a minute ago, but now you're on the back of this Colossus. What do?
Sorry, I was catching up, Ashley. She just got back. I'm gonna beat on this thing. I'm gonna bonus action Giant Smite. I'm going to checking all my things. All right, I'm gonna start swinging.
I have a question about your hammer.
Yeah.
Is it a two-handed weapon?
Yes.
How are you going to cling to its back and attack with two hands?
I can swing with one hand.
Is it a two-handed weapon or a versatile one-handed weapon?
It doesn't matter.
I don't believe you can just choose to attack with... It would be an improvised weapon if you wanted to attack with one hand with a two-handed weapon.
I have a feat that lets me.
Never mind, you have a feat while you're in Giant Smite. That's right. Okay. Thank you for the reminder.
Yeah, no worries. Yes. So that is a good reminder, though, to not use the two-handed damage.
Yes, true, because yours in one hand. That's right.
Holding onto my head cannon though, that Drust's thighs are just so fucking meaty that he can just like clench together and two-hand this thing.
Absolutely crushing
you,
this
buddy.
guy's head between my thighs.
Remember that.
Does a 22 hit?
It does not.
That is unnerving. 33.
That is a hit.
Alright, I'm gonna hit it with normal damage. And I deal an extra 1d8
Chipping away at it.
Yep. One more smack. 22 misses.
Excuse me, what?
That does miss. Also, hello and welcome.
Hi!
The melee fighters decided to get on the Colossus's back, and you said you wanted to back up Dross, so I put you over there, but you're 100 feet down, just to not be, like, directly with them, but yes.
Thank you.
Sure thing.
Alright, and I will end there.
Alright. Milos. You have chosen a little bit of a lower altitude than everyone else.
Yes.
And you are basically at this thing's waist. Probably its
Perfect.
thighs, actually, more likely.
My goal is to cast where is it? Caustic Brew and just paint a 30-foot line across one of the joints.
Ah, I like it.
And I'm going to upcast it to 5th level.
Oh boy. Big spell.
Big spell.
Dexterity saving throw. That is an 8. That is a fail.
Excellent. And then I'm gonna back up with my 60 feet.
Okay. That is a good question, Nikarth. Dross, did you take your attacks at advantage due to foresight?
You guys did not hear him because he muted.
Goddamn
He said,
foresight.
fucking
We'll return to
foresight.
Dross after Milos' turn then. So Milos, you painted it with that. Do you want to roll damage for that?
I think I only roll damage at the start of its turns.
Oh, okay, cool. Excellent. So just remind me whenever.
So
it's
I've used
turn.
my turn. Yeah.
Sounds good. All right, Dross, if you just want to roll some more attacks, you can check if that one crit, and you can see if 2 more hit.
Alright.
So we'll say the first one did hit. The second one did hit. Did the extra one crit? No. Okay, but you do get 2 more hits of damage.
That is fine. Smack, smack.
Extra damage never hurts. All right. Oh, I mean, it literally hurts, I guess, but...
Eh.
Cool. Herrick.
All right. Carrick is gonna fly up and start trying to take a few swings at this thing.
All right, so you're using some of your movement to get in range, and then... Okay, that works.
Yep. And actually, I'm gonna do a booming blade for my first attack.
Okay. How about we actually put you, like, between them, then? I know that kind of stacks the tokens
That's
weirdly, but
perfect.
there's plenty of space there. Those are the 30-foot squares. Okay. And yes, if the booming blade does hit, then like last time, you can go ahead and just add the damage. That is a hit. What was that at advantage from, though?
Foresight.
Oh, right, we twin cast one of the foresights. Never mind, you're right. Okay, sick. I had forgotten there's not just 2 of you. All right.
All right, take another swing. As my bonus action, I'll clarify.
Makes sense. Oh, I'd forgotten something, but I'll do it after this. Yep, that is a hit.
Ooh, that also gets, I believe, a d6.
Okay. Bonk. Little extra ship damage in there. All right.
All right. I think that's my turn.
All right. The thing I forgot to do was take an opportunity attack against Milos when he moved away last turn. Because
Yay.
of the whole shuffle of turns. So, yes, the attack coming at you is a 35 to hit.
I wonder if that hits.
I don't know. Do you have enough? Like, can you just upcast shield? Like,
Yeah. I'll spend all of my flash of genius at once, or whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, perfect. So that's gonna hit. That's gonna get you for 31 bludgeoning damage.
All right.
Yeah.
There's my concentration check.
That'll do.
And
31
then,
would be a 15 DC, so you made it.
yep. I am not concerned about concentration checks.
That's fair. Also, normally you would get punted like 30 extra feet by it hitting you, but it would have bumped you in the direction you're moving, so you probably would have just stopped where you wanted to stop early. But if you wanted to move 30 feet farther with your movement, technically you could because of that. It's up to you.
I'm good where I am.
Alright. You really got bonked.
I did indeed get bonked.
Alright. It is now the Colossus's turn. And you guys see, as you've been whittling away
Cast
at
the
it...
damage.
Yes, thank you. Bonk. As you guys have been whittling away at it, something shifts in its demeanor as it gets to this point. You see its eyes start to glow a brighter red, and a bit of an aura starts to start up around it, as some of the magic of Raktal Kesh begins to kick into a higher gear, so to speak. First thing that happens at this point is an aura of magic begins to surround all of its skin, forming like a bubble around all of it. This is... you guys see tons of tiny spectral blades emerge from the metal skin of this giant creature and begin to just swarm around it at all angles, deflecting things and beginning to tear through the melee fighters up close to it. Technically, it is only a 15-foot range. So I will say it only affects you if you're actually in melee range. You can still be in a square adjacent to it without triggering this. So you can kind of be half in, half out. Yep. Alright, and I'll worry about that when it gets to people's turns. In the meantime, you on its shoulder blades and back watch as its head turns 180 degrees backwards, completely rotating at angles down towards you. And I would like all three of the melee fighters back there to make me some dexterity saving throws.
All right, I got a reaction to help one of us out.
All right.
Oh, honey.
I'm doomed. Don't worry about me with this one.
Wow.
Alright, that is a fail, and a fail,
Four
and a
and
fail.
a 3.
All three fail.
Fucking yikes. Oh, this is gonna hurt.
What? I'm not keeping concentration up.
You guys take 70 radiant damage. So indeed, if you were concentrating on anything, good luck. This is, I believe, also, this particular attack is half on a success, so evasion does trigger here for Dakarth.
Oh, thank God.
One of its other dexterity checks is not, though, but this one is. So you do get that. All right. And then yes, start of a new turn. Faye, you're up.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna keep it simple.
I also, sorry. Bloop,
Oh.
it moves.
Sure.
These guys move with it. There you go.
Why did it have to do that?
Because it is always moving.
Faye is going to just cast a normal level Sebastian Static.
Sebastian Static. You got it.
AC 21 Intelligence.
It cannot pass that. So
Yeah, fuck 'em.
yeah.
You gonna burn that shit?
It is going to choose to succeed.
Yeah, it does. Yeah. Okay, take 16 damage.
It does indeed. Punk.
And before we find out the legendary resistances recharge.
Shut the fuck up. you shut your mouth. Alright, and I move up a little. That's my turn.
Okie doke. Lemons.
Boom, boom.
Time to lay down the deeps.
It's gonna be pretty deep, bro.
Indeed. Ooh, yeah, that's pretty deep. Nice, good first shot.
And I'm gonna hold on. I gotta remind myself how high I can go.
Big crit.
I can do a 4th level and add 5d6.
Yeah.
All right.
So that's the 34 of guidance and then 33 more lightning. And I make my second attack.
Excellent. Another huge strike from Clemens. An arc of lightning and light from across the battlefield. And he seems to really stagger after that one. That is indeed another 22. Excellent. Boom. Good turn. What is that? Almost 90 damage. And then even more than 90 damage. Actually,
yes.
like 100.
And then pass turn.
I think that's 97 in total.
That's a lot of the images.
No, I'm not even. It's 107 total. Excellent.
Guidance lives up to its name.
Indeed. And at the end of Clemens' turn, you guys see the body start to it kind of twitches almost as if something is really forcing it to move faster than it's intended to, and one of its arms just reaches up behind its neck to grab at one of you back there. And because it's just reaching out indiscriminately, this is going to, I'm going to roll a d6 to see which one of you this goes for. Alright, that is going to be Carrick. It reaches out to grab a Carrick from the back of it, the middle of its back. So, Carrick, that is going to be a 32 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright. It reaches back between Nikareth and Drost and just grabs Carrick in one of its hands and pulls you forward. So you are actually probably more accurately on its side like this. Yes, Drost.
I'm gonna actually burn a reaction for this.
Okay.
My Cloud Rune lets me, when I see a creature within 30 feet of me get hit by an attack, it lets me shift to a different target within 30 feet of me.
Okay.
So I'm gonna have it target Nikarth instead.
Okay.
With what?
Is Nikarth within 30? I guess he would be, yeah. So Carrick was within 15 feet of you, and Nikarth was 30 feet away from you. So you wanted to target Nikarth instead?
Yeah.
Okay, so Nikarth, that's a 28, 32, whatever it was to hit. Something big.
To hit me?
Because Ross forced it to choose you instead, I guess.
Ow.
And that'll be 25 bludgeoning damage as it comes in as well. And then you are grappled again.
Wait, whoa. You got disadvantage on it, right? Foresight?
That's right. That's my mistake, actually. You're correct. Let me roll that again.
It's probably not gonna matter, but...
Yeah, that is a 25 to hit.
I would have just shielded that in the first place anyways.
Rip. Yeah, okay, we'll retcon it back to the start then, because it should have been a 25 to hit Kark in the first place, which means Dross wouldn't have taken the reaction. So, Kark, you barely ward off this blow from hitting you with shield. But consider your reaction used for now.
Yeah.
Cool. Then it's Leroy's turn.
in my head, I was like, I can shift this to hit me instead, and that's probably better. And then I was like, wait, this would be way funnier if it hit in a card.
I thought it was pretty fucking funny.
Please don't. I have 54 hit points left.
Oh no!
To be fair, I only have 51.
The Kareth gets
Oh,
crushed
fuck.
inside the fist of the giant, and then you can't revivify in time because it's just in the fist.
That we
Jeez.
just teleported out of.
At least Nikareth still has a soul. So, like, we can bring him back.
Damn.
Alright, let's take some more smackies. I will second win first. Go ahead and roll that.
It is Leroy's turn, not Dross's turn.
Shit ass. Switching character sheets. Alright, now is it within range for Fairy Fire?
Yes. Just barely.
Oh wait, I had another idea too.
What was your other idea?
I don't know. I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it. I can. Can I touch it from where I am?
Leroy with fly, yes, could get in range.
Oh fuck! Wait. If I try to plane shift it, Leroy goes too. Oh, you can use it to banish an unwilling creature.
You can. It becomes an attack roll. Attack roll and a save, I believe. Correct.
Yes. We're gonna absolutely try this. So Leroy's gonna come up here, touch it on the arm of the shoulder, and attempt to cast plane shift to banish this fuck to the plane of ice.
Okay, that is a spell attack first, and then it makes a saving throw if that's a hit.
Alright. For Leroy, a spell attack is a charisma mod, like charisma check with mod.
Yeah, that is a plus 10, so D20 plus 10 for Leroy.
Plus 10, Jesus. Okay.
Proficiency and charisma.
Leroy doesn't have anything for advantage on this, so there it is, 29.
Oh, use the saving throw to make it easy. Yep, okay. Yep, that is a hit. And it is going to choose to succeed.
Ah, fucker!
Actually, you know what? Let me actually roll it first. The DC is what?
DC 19.
Because it's not going to not choose to succeed in this. We got to see if it passes first. That is a 16, so it is going to choose to succeed. That's one more down.
Okay. Well, at least that's another legendary resistance burned. I think that's 4?
At least. It's 4 or
Must
5.
have burned a few.
4 or 5, yeah. I was kind of hoping he didn't have any left.
We're getting there. Or it's so many that we will never get there, but hey, we'll see.
And then Leroy will
Like there.
bonus action Misty step backwards 30 feet back.
Okay. That is another leveled spell. You can't do that.
True. Even though it's an 8.
Correct. It's a leveled spell. If you use a leveled spell as a bonus action, you can only use a cantrip as an action. Is the actual way that works.
Can Leroy blink using his arm?
You could blink 15 feet back using his arm, yeah, because he cast a spell.
That's probably better than nothing.
So
Alright,
15
we'll blink
feet back will get you not even a whole square, but that's a little bit of ways. And then
Okay.
it's got some movement left, or you can just stay within range.
We'll stay within range.
Okay. So we'll just consider Leroy to be hovering near in that 30-foot square there.
Okay, and turn.
All right. At the end of Leroy's turn, there's going to be a flash of red energy from the bot, from its head, that arcs down towards Leroy as it casts Dispel Magic. Yep. So let's see. You guys upcast the fly spell to account for more people, right? What level would that be? 5? Level 5 to... I believe so, right? Because Leroy can only cast it at 5, so... Yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. It rolls a 20 on the Dispel Magic check. Leroy's fly spell ends. Leroy's no longer concentrating. Leroy, Eli, and Juno, and Milos, I believe, are the 3 that were flying because of that. Am I correct on that?
Yes, I'm going to use my reaction to cast Featherfall.
Alright, so Milos is feather falling. Eli and Leroy are falling as well, though.
Well, I can't do anything about either of them, so...
Yep, that's why I'm asking, do Eli or Leroy or any other reactions come into play here for those two?
I got a reaction, but if I can use my action on my turn and like...
Yeah, you've
cast fly on
you've
myself,
potentially got
I
a
can.
chance. I'm going to say this is basically happening on Leroy's turn, though, so Leroy's pretty much going to fall here if nothing happens to Leroy.
I ain't got a Featherfall reaction. I'm sorry.
I mean, you're not close enough anyways, yeah, Rip.
Yeah, I can't assist
Basically
much.
asking if Leroy has anything here. Does he have any tokens or spells or...
Can I counterspell that Dispel Magic?
Good question. Technically, I believe you could.
Oh, really?
Technically,
No, this was cast without components. I'm sorry. This was like a no. Yeah, I apologize. Misread it. So
no worries.
it is a spell, but it was cast without spell components, like a sorcerer casting an innate spell that way.
that is
subtle
the
spell, that's the word for it.
only reaction spell that Leroy has. So
Okay, so
That's
Leroy's
it.
going to fall the 400 feet, which caps out at 20d6. Is that right?
Believe so.
10d6, 20d6, something like that. To a maximum of 20d6, indeed. Leroy takes 53 bludgeoning damage on impact. It's no longer 400 feet in the air. Alright. Then it is Nakarat's turn.
Oh shit, my turn. Punchy. Please God be fucking dying soon. Oh wait, barrier thing.
Right. Thank you for the reminder. I should have had Leroy do
Unfortunately.
that as well because Leroy got into range. But Leroy blinked out of it, so part of the effect won't matter. This is essentially Spirit Guardians. So you're going to take some extra damage, and it's going to be hard for you to... I mean, it's difficult terrain, but you're just grappling anyways, so that doesn't really matter.
Oh boy.
So that is... Ooh! Sorry, that is a high roll of 22 necrotic damage.
There's no save or anything, huh?
If you start your turn in the area... Sorry, it is a wisdom saving throw, you're right.
Advantage.
Yeah.
Alright, you pass, you take half damage. So 20, so 11. Yeah, 11 necrotic.
Well, I'm hurting. Okay. Punchy. Please die. I want to use my bonus action. No, I'm just gonna punch.
Beat him up.
Three.
3 hits. 4 hits. 5 hits.
Oh.
The full suite.
Okay. So
Nice.
that's minus 6 key points. Oh god.
I will also say,
3 left.
Makareth, just for your information, of the dangers involved here, it has not turned its head back around after facing you with it previously. Just so you know.
Wonderful. Well, that sucks.
Just so you know.
That's. Well, shit. Let me figure out damage first.
Yeah, if you want to retcon any of your actions, I'll let you do that. But if you want to go all in on attacks, that's fine too. Up to you.
I mean, I do have 110 movement speed right now, so.
Yeah, you are hasted, and you can run across this thing's back because of monk shit. That's true.
Yeah. So that was fucking 5 hits, 11 d10.
11d10 plus 25, I believe. Holy fuck!
Well, 89 points of damage right there.
Blam!
Nice.
You're just pounding away at its back, and you basically start to like rattle free one of the big armor plates back there with that turn.
A lot of force damage. And then I will. Let's see. I'll basically swing around to this side.
Okay, that works for me.
Actually, just kidding. I want to swing around this way because Faye's on this side.
That makes sense.
Is there a way that I can just...
Yeah, if you want to cut through its body, that's fine, because you're just climbing on it, but
Very good choice.
I prefer you end on a side of it rather than like, because it's hard for me to reach your token, mostly.
That's fair.
Quick point to make.
Yes.
Now that I just thought of it. He moved after I used Booming Blade, so he would have taken the extra Booming Blade damage.
Indeed. You can go ahead and roll that. Absolutely. He's basically always going to move, so I would say it's fine to just throw that damage in there whenever.
Cool. So yeah, he takes an extra 26 thunder.
Nice.
Okay, yeah. That was Akara's turn. Then he rolls over
Actually,
there wounded, because I can't do that again.
Yeah, and because of that turn, because of that extra damage, that brings it beneath another threshold, Nakareth. So I actually have to describe your turn slightly differently. No, it's good. It's good for you actually.
Okay.
Because the extra damage from the boon blade earlier, you don't just you begin to rattle an armor piece, Nakareth. Your turn actually sends that armor piece over the threshold, and a large chunk of its back armor just comes free and falls to the ground. And Dross and Karak have to kind of dodge it a little bit. Not too bad though. Nothing that requires a dex save. That slams into the ground, and of course just embeds itself halfway into the ground because it's so heavy, knocking down trees and stuff as it falls. Probably crushes a little farmhouse down there too. Let's say that. But either way, you've now exposed some of its inner workings, and it has a weak point on it back there. You guys are getting close. But Nakareth has gotten out of the way for now. I think that makes a lot of sense. So, anything else, Nakareth?
Nope, I'm just praying at this point.
Eli-io. There's a big ass hole in the armor of this thing.
Well, I am currently falling at a rate I do not like with Juno. So I'm a cast fly on Juno, and we're gonna steady ourselves.
Are you gonna fly on Juno's back? That's amazing.
That's what I've been doing.
That's true.
For some reason, I didn't realize that was the status quo, and I am absolutely here for it.
Oh, like way back when we cast fly on Juno, and she was like wobbly, but now she got it.
Fantastic.
Quick learner.
So we're gonna consume our spell slot to cast fly. So I'm now fucking upright or whatever.
So we'll say maybe just because it takes you a little bit of time, we'll drop you just 100 feet. So you're down to 200 feet, if you think that's fair.
That sounds about right.
So you drop a little bit of ways, but you catch yourself.
Because I feel like Eli would like scream for a second and then go, oh wait, hold on, I'm magic. And that is my action. So then what we're gonna do is we cannot bardically inspire friends because all the friends are far away. So I'm gonna start flying back up to Carrick and Drost. So I'll go up, what, 60 feet?
Yeah, 60 feet. I guess you could have Juno dash, and we could just call it an even. I guess that would make sense. Yeah. Right. I forget.
Sure.
The mount rules are really weird in this game, but we'll say that.
They're vague.
They're vague, but
They're
I'll allow
vague.
it. I think that's fine. So you can go back up to 320.
Nice. And that is my turn. Because I still can't inspire just yet, but I'm getting there.
All right. Frost. This thing's looking at you with its big open mouth of pain and death. But it's got a point in its back now that you might be able to reach.
Might be able to reach.
It's in the square next to you, the square north of you, where Nikarth was.
Do I have to make a check to get to that?
Well, how fast can you move normally? Do you have a climb speed, or are you just
I don't have a climb speed, but I am big.
Yeah, but you're also still on a very large thing. I'd say I'd call that an athletics check to move over there because of the distance involved, and you don't have any climbing features. Nikarth can just move freely because monk shit, but
I mean,
you're holding a hammer and moving with one arm and shit. So
I'm fine with the athletics check to make it up there.
okay. How about this? I'll offer you a deal here.
Ooh, a deal.
A high DC athletics check to make
Okay.
it there without an action, or a lower DC check to make it there with no with an action rather. Yes. And if you fail the DC, you're going to be falling.
All or nothing. I'll go for the high DC check.
All
Oh
right.
my god. Josh gonna draw us.
Classic.
Are you not proficient in athletics?
Fucking oof.
I am proficient in athletics, so I should have rolled that with the other one. That should be a 17
So that should be a 17,
instead.
which unfortunately was still not the higher DC. So
However, I didn't anticipate rolling both of my rolls below a 5.
yeah, that's just shitty luck. I'm sorry.
Where are we at on fate points?
That's a good question.
That's a good question. Where are we?
That is a good question.
You guys are
This is the
at
time to
one
ask.
remaining. I have 2. You have 1.
Ooh. Definitely not worth it.
Yeah, like you. What's your plan here?
I don't know. I'll probably just try to catch myself.
Yeah, I'm yelling timber.
Yeah, go get him.
It's going down. I'm yelling timber.
Wait, what does go get him mean?
I mean, God, go with God, my dude. I believe.
All right,
Oh yeah,
so
yeah,
Dross.
yeah.
You are now falling.
That's fine.
All right. So, unless anyone has a reaction to use on you, you're going to fall immediately since it is your turn. If you have any actions on the way down, you could use those if you wish. But
Wait,
So-
what the hell? I have a potion of flying on me?
do you?
Yeah, I do.
Well, do you want to use it? 'Cause
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, yeah. You drink that as an action.
Let's go!
Excellent. As you're falling, you just uncork this thing, and there's like liquid starting to trail up, like there's no gravity in the liquid. But you manage to get most of it down as you're falling, and before you hit the ground, I gotta say it takes you a little longer than a spell, so you're gonna drop 200 feet. But
Completely fine.
you are now flying.
Alright,
It
that
is
is
now,
removed
however-
from my inventory.
A little far for you to get to the spot. I don't know what your fly speed is.
It's 60 feet.
All right, so it's an action to drink the potion. You have 60 feet of movement, and whatever else you want to do in your turn.
I'll just make it back to within melee range.
All right. You probably fell straight down, so that you probably don't have to do too much there. But the did I do the thing at the start of your turn? Wisdom
You did
save,
not.
please. Also,
Yes.
Did you apply your second win that you rolled earlier?
Oh fuck, no, I didn't.
All right, you may do that. That's fine. So wisdom save, that is a failure. So you are going to take 15 necrotic damage.
Fine. Still net +5.
How do you have so much HP? What the fuck?
I had temp HP from Faye.
Oh, right. And then you Stone's Endurance
buddy.
too? Okay.
Stone's Endurance,
I
temp
got targeted.
HP, so I really only took half from the blast, and then a net +5. So I haven't taken too much.
Yeah, I'm just amazed that you are pretty much 20 hit points down after taking a 70 hit point blast. That's pretty crazy. In the end, it worked out like that. But I guess that's how fighters do. Okay.
Yeah, temp HP was kind of mint. All right.
I believe it's Milos. Sorry.
I will. I'm actually gonna action surge just so I can get some hits in this turn still.
Absolutely, go for it.
Oops. Attack. And 1, 2, and 3.
Big boom.
All hits, one crit.
Though now that I'm flying, I'm gonna shift back to two-handy.
That makes sense.
So this is 1 normal strike, 1 normal strike, and 1 critical strike. Plus giant smite damage.
Excellent. That's a lot of damage. Is that like 70-ish?
Smackety smackety.
Yeah, a little over 70. Good turn.
Excellent.
All right, Milos, now you're up.
Well, I'm gonna take a couple shots with my crossbow. That's not gonna hit.
Apologize. That is not. That is
And that's
also
not gonna hit either.
unfortunate rolls. All right.
I'll move 30 feet this way since I'm on the ground now.
Alrighty. You're up, Carrick. Probably easy to put you in the card's hold spot now, too.
Yep, and Carrick is gonna booming blade right into that spot as he takes a couple swings.
Absolutely, sir. Go for it. One hit, absolutely. And you can go ahead and add the booming blade damage immediately if you wish. The full, assuming it moved, all that. Sheesh. All right. You are in melee range. Can you make me a wisdom save? Gotta think about it.
Yikes.
Yes, you're going to take 16 necrotic damage. Also, I just realized, Nakarth, unfortunately, this is not a huge retcon for you, but the area is difficult terrain around its body.
I forgot about that.
So if you want to move yourself back just like halfway-ish somewhere, yeah, that would work. Thank you. And then, yes, Carrick, you may return to your turn. Sorry for the interruption.
No problem. And Carrick is just going to take another swing as a bonus action.
Unfortunately, that does not hit.
I don't think I've used this yet.
Ooh.
Where the hell is it?
I have a vague recollection of what you're talking about now that you mention it. This is a high-level forge artificer thing, right?
No, it's something way less cool.
Oh.
Or actually, no, it's still pretty cool, but
Oh, right! Number of allies within 60 feet of you, which equals Drost. And Nakarth, actually. Nakarth is within 60 feet of you. You're right. I apologize. Drost actually might not, though. Drost is 200 feet down, but you flew... Did you fly 60 feet up, Drost?
No, I kind of stayed where I fell to and just
so
stayed it again.
So you have Nakarth in range at least, just barely. So you get +1, which does make that a hit.
Oh, Fuck yeah.
Just enough.
Sweet. Just barely. Love it. The Galsharat Pride. Or the Sharat Pride.
Indeed. Shit. That's a high damage roll, too.
Oh, whoa.
So was that a crit mistake?
Why was that a crit? Let me roll that again.
Maybe you held the key down or something. I think that can happen.
There we go.
All right. Bonk.
And 6 more.
Excellent. Bonk. Anything else, Carrick?
He will move to the side to give anyone room to hit that spot if they want to.
All right. Sounds good. So,
Acid damage.
thank you. Kablam. 10d4. You continue to melt into that knee joint that you sprayed earlier, and that leg begins to buckle, and the whole body sags to the left a bit. You guys are really wearing down on it at this point. It doesn't have a lot left in the tank. However, at this point, it still has its head facing backwards, and it is aware that there is a spot on its back that is dangerous territory right now. And there is currently a fighter by that spot. Carrick, I need you to make me a dexterity saving throw as it charges up its giant beam attack again.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
I will flash this.
Okay.
Actually,
Can I interest you in a fate point?
I feel like this is, no matter what happens, even if I pass it, it's probably just gonna proc my death ward no matter what. So I'm not gonna flash it, and I'm not gonna take the fate point.
Okay. Fair enough. This beam of incinerating light washes over you. You just trust in the divine magic that's protecting you, the death ward keeping you safe. And yeah, no, you're gonna take a lot of damage. I mean, death ward's gonna protect you, so I'll roll it just to see how much. Oh, this was actually a low roll, 54, but that does bring you down to your death ward number.
All right.
Okay. That is that. The other thing it is going to do on its turn is extremely desperate now. You can tell that some force is puppeting this thing far beyond its normal limits. There's sparks flying from all of its joints as they creak and groan and try to move in ways they're not supposed to. An aura of more weapons, much like the previous one, kicks into gear now.
Uh-oh.
This one activates on the robot's turn. So unfortunately, and this one is the one that I got confused about having a save earlier because there's 2 features. This one does not have a save.
Legit.
All creatures within melee reach of the bot, actually it is, 1 square radius around it, are going to take 11, what type is it? Force damage, there we go. 11 force damage as these spectral blades slice through you from all different sides. So that is Nakareth, Karek, and Drost.
And Carrick is at 1 HP, so he drops.
Alright.
Oh no, I'm gonna use my reaction to deflect that energy. Hold on, let me actually double check to make sure I can do that.
Yeah, please check if it allows force. I know it allows elemental stuff, but
It does allow force. I'm just double checking to make sure it's not like a targeted thing.
Oh, fair enough.
No, it just says when you take yada 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 yada. Okay.
Yeah, so you may deflect that. That's just 11 force. You're just warding off the blades. Your arms are just knocking blades out of the air repeatedly as they try to fly at you. Karik, I believe, unfortunately, you are falling at the moment.
Indeed.
All right.
Probably.
We will handle that when it gets back to Karik's turn, I think. Although,
Sorry, go ahead.
I normally allow that so that if somebody is falling, they can have a cinematic moment where they pull some shit and be like, hey, well, I got this thing that saved my life, right? I guess it's also a cinematic moment for somebody else to swoop in and save you. So we'll say Karik will fall on his turn and take 20 d6 fall damage, which may be lethal. It's possible. So Faye, you're up.
Boy howdy. Okay, well, I'm gonna use my full movement to go 90 feet towards. Now that does not put me in melee range, right? Because I'm still 1 square away.
Correct.
Okay.
You're outside of all of its aura effects.
I'm gonna test and see how far we've gotten and cast Disintegrate at 8th level.
Okay.
'21 dexterity.
I'm going to burn a fate point.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
The fate point did not help, unfortunately. It is going to choose to succeed, however.
You had me going there.
I wanted to save it if I could with a fate point, but no, let me mark that fate point.
So I'll take it. Holy shit. Okay, well,
We got 2 now.
You got 2 now.
and
I've
I
marked
will
that.
sit where I am.
All right. Yeah. The end of phase turn. It's gonna take a melee attack at Nakareth.
Shit.
Oops.
Disadvantage.
It does
Still.
have disadvantage. Thank you. That is
It won't help, but
a 27.
yep, won't help.
All right. You take 24. Wait, no, I'm looking at the wrong thing. That's the melee attack. So it's plus that. Yes. Okay. So yeah, 22 damage, not 24. Melee attack, slightly lower modifier. And that is bludgeoning damage, not force damage, because the melee attack. I'm getting all mixed up. Either way. Sorry.
Yep.
You still up?
Yep.
Okay. Make me a strength save.
Please. Nope.
You are now grappled, and it's gonna.
Actually, I would. Hold on, let me double check the thing again. I think it was Diamond Soul.
Diamond Soul lets you reroll for a key point, I believe. Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna try that. So I got a couple of those left.
Unfortunately, no. You are grappled. It's gonna yank you over to its side as it's walking. It just continues to do the normal walking motion with its fist after it grabs you, but you're now stuck in that fist. Now it's Clemens' turn.
Pew pew.
Oh, did I have it walk on its turn? I apologize. 1 second. Speaking of that, Faye, you're probably going to want to be slightly farther back in retcon from this, because it's probably going to want to be like there, because it's moving here. Just going to assume that. And then Karik is falling in place. Dross was flying. You don't move with it. Okay, cool. Sorry. There we go. Now it is Clemens' turn. 21 is not a hit.
Okay.
That is a hit, however.
$16 from guidance and 23 lightning.
All right. Bonk and bonk.
And pass turn.
Indeed. At the end of Clemens' turn, it is going to swing out with the fist that holds Nakareth at Leroy. That is... Oof. I don't want to do the math on that, but it's a natural 18 plus a lot. So that hits Leroy. That's like a almost 40. And Leroy is going to take 26 bludgeoning damage. Yes.
Let me look at Leroy's features to see if there's something I can do to reduce this.
Could be. I believe Entropic Ward lets you force a disadvantage. You can make me reroll, which still has one use left on it. But
oh, I see.
With the high modifier, that may still hit.
Let's try that Entropic Ward as a reaction.
Okay. I'm going to reroll. That is still a 29 to hit.
Yeah. 25 AC, but no shield. So, nothing I can do about it.
Unfortunate. So, Leroy is reduced to 0 and also begins to fall.
Leroy already fell.
That is the case, you're right. So Leroy is just at 0 on the floor.
And I believe this triggers Gift of the Protector's Death Ward book.
Did somebody already trigger that? I can't remember.
Could cast his own.
Yeah, Carrick triggered his own.
I think you're right.
No one else has been reduced.
I believe... Did Leroy write his own name in the book? I believe there was a list of that somewhere high up in the order of events here. Well, I'm looking in the chat. Gift of the Protector's list. Yes, Leroy is right at the top of the list. So Leroy is reduced to 1 hit point, and Gift of the Protector's is consumed.
Okay.
Excellent.
1
it is
HP.
Now Leroy's turn, speaking of.
Alright. How do I go about not getting Eric's character killed?
Question.
Good question.
I do have a question for you in control of Leroy. How did Leroy get 1 square vertical? I don't remember that. Because you're in melee range last turn as Leroy, right?
We backed up.
You backed up half a square, though, which I said was like a little outside of the auras, but not... Because it's a 15-foot teleport.
I don't think I moved him.
Okay, maybe it's just a misclick then. So we'll assume he's like there then.
So you know, plane shift. Do. Leroy thinks to themselves, I need some space. Leroy's going to cast Far Step.
All right.
Teleport 60 feet away. And then on each of your turns before the spell ends, you can use a bonus action to teleport it this way again. Leroy will take an additional 60 feet. So we're gonna move 120 feet away.
You can teleport. The spell is a bonus action, so you use the spell to.
Oh, is it?
Yeah. So the first turn is 60 feet, and then subsequent turns are also 60 feet as a bonus action.
Just an additional 6 feet. All right. In that case, I'll use Leroy's movement speed to move 30 feet.
That works.
I'm gonna try and blast.
Currently, I'm just trying to get Leroy at a kill range with 1 HP, no longer Death Ward, and no soul.
Right.
You are making the right choice. I think those of us who are not at Death's Door need to whole hog and kill it.
Right. The no soul part is the kick.
Yeah, there is no Revivify. There is no.
That's true.
Healing word res. It is full dead.
If you go unconscious, that's still one thing. But if you go full dead, there's no revivify. You can still be healed from 0. You just can't go under -half or whatever, that kind of thing. Or fail your death saves and all that.
We're making space either way.
Either way.
Did you action move?
30 feet.
Okay. On top of regular movement?
That's true. I can use my action to move too. Thank you.
There you go. Got some good distance away.
Alright, that's it.
Alright. And because the first emote was a teleport, that does not trigger an attack of opportunity.
Fine, he's just leaving a card with the die in this thing's hand.
Are you unconscious?
Not yet.
We'll fucking beat his ass from the inside. We're taking him out.
21 hit points, but maybe.
Just punch a hole in his fist.
Punch through him to death. Ant-Man, this guy.
Oh shit, it's my turn.
At the end of Leroy's turn,
Oh fuck.
it is going to dispel magic on the haste that was cast previously.
Oh no.
Oh fuck.
Was that cast at 3rd level?
Yes.
Haste is gone. Nakarath is stunned for a turn.
Ball sacks.
That's rude. That's fucking...
Deny me my chance to break out of the fist.
That's right.
God damn it.
So Nakarath,
Too many cool moments this fight.
your action, bonus action, movement are gone this turn, I believe. But now that it is your turn, you have your reaction back, and then it is Eli's turn.
Yep.
Eli.
E-I-O. Let's see here. I'm still too far away from literally anybody to do anything.
Nakarath, you still do make a wisdom save on your turn, though.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
God. Well, you really lucked out on this one because I rolled a grand whopping total of. Wait, I think I forgot a modifier on there. No, I did not. I rolled a grand total of 8 on this, so you get half to 4 necrotic damage. Get that chip damage in there, and then it is Eli's turn. Sorry for that.
17 hit points. Let's go.
Woo!
I'm gonna move this way, and then I'm gonna cast Circle of Death. Like here.
Oh god, I can't see it, but yes, I trust that it overlaps. Cool. That's a con save?
They have to make a Constitution saving throw, which they're probably really good at, but at least they'll take half damage.
That's a 28 Constitution save.
That is ridiculous, but also they take half of 28 damage.
You also notice as you cast the spell, it seems that necrotic damage does not have any effect on the target.
Motherfucker, I wasted a spell. God fucking
Good try though.
damn it.
That would have been a lot of damage if it worked.
Well,
Good try.
You say that, but it was only 28 damage.
Yeah, that is an unfortunate roll. That's true.
Sir. Also, I'm 320 feet in the air, not 200. That's what we went over last time.
Oh yes. Feel free to. If you right-click your token, you can adjust that for yourself.
Oh, I didn't even know that. 320. I am above Drost.
You are.
Am I close enough to Drost now to inspire? I think it's 60 feet.
Over 120 feet above. Over 120 feet away. So.
Ah, fuck. All right, never mind. I guess that's my turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Understandable. Damn, how rude do I want to be here, guys? How rude am I feeling?
Rude.
Well, there's step on Leroy rude, and then there's
at the end of at the end of Eli's turn, it's just gonna crunch its fist a bit.
Yeah.
As essentially a melee attack. That's what I'm gonna treat this as. That's gonna be an advantage against. No, well, it cancels out. It's a neutral roll against the card because of foresight.
Yep.
Grappled. So that is only a 28.
I don't think he can miss unless he rolls a 1 or a 2.
Maybe. No, he's got a very high modifier, but I've also honestly not been rolling that poorly tonight. So like, he can miss.
I've only got like a 21.
He's only got like a 75% hit chance. It's whatever. So you're gonna take. Make sure I get this number right. Yes, there we go. That is 26 bludgeoning damage.
I am unconscious.
So you guys all hear just a crack as one of Nakarth's bones breaks inside the fist. I'll leave it up to the imagination which. And Nakarth passes out, unfortunately. It is now Drost's turn.
It's the penis bone.
Damn.
Jesus fuck.
Yeah, that's the one. It's canon.
Not human.
Jesus Christ.
That's not okay.
Alright. Did someone save Carrick?
No.
Is Carrick still falling?
Yes.
Yes.
What kind of action is it for me to drink a potion again? Still in action?
Yep.
I will. I'm looking to see if I still have it on me. I just did.
Dross just chugging this combat.
I think I deleted it in addition to the flying one.
Oh, what was it?
I had a potion of enlarge reduce. Or whatever.
That does sound familiar, right? Because I think we were talking about 40-foot Dross before.
Yes.
Fuck, I don't necessarily remember.
I'm like 100% certain I just accidentally deleted it.
Are you sure it was a potion of enlarge reduce?
No.
Because I remember a long time ago giving you guys a potion of diminution, the just reduce part of enlarge reduce. Like yeah. But that was a while ago. I don't remember if I gave you one, because that was from Stormhome Keep. But I don't remember if I gave you an enlarge reduce in addition to that sometime along the way.
I think it was a potion of enlarge. Or a potion of growth?
Potion of growth. Oh, I see it. It's in your consumables. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Right under your potion of healing and rations. You do have it. Look at that.
Oh, sorry, I'm just an idiot. It is a potion of growth.
So you do have that. Sick. So somebody else either has that potion or maybe you guys dismantled it or something.
I will drink it.
Alright, so you are now 40-foot Drost.
Flying 40-foot Drost. I will fly up 60 feet. And I don't know. How can I attempt to catch Carrick?
I'd say if you want to spend the rest of your turn trying to catch Carrick, I'll let you make an athletics check to catch him as he falls.
Alright, good enough.
All right. So actually, it might be better for you not to fly up then. Probably just over a space. And then an athletics check. I'm gonna set this as a. Since you're big, I'm gonna set this DC 18. I was gonna set it 20, but since you're extra large, you got big hands to catch with.
Athletics check, not strength saving throw.
Yeah, it's the same modifier.
Jesus Christ.
It's a plus 13. I just rolled a 2.
Unfortunate. Can I interest you in a fate point?
What other options do we have on Carrick falling? Carrick, what you got?
I got nothing. I die, I think.
Alright, I'll catch Carrick. I'll burn a fate point for it. Do I roll with with advantage or just a d20?
You roll just another d20 plus 13. Yep. A new roll. That is enough.
There you go.
And I'll burn that fate point.
Out of 4 rolls, I rolled a 1, 1, a 2, and a 4.
Unfortunate. But you did catch Carrick on the way down, so Carrick is now at elevation 200. Excuse me. And neither of you take damage from that. You're good.
Cool.
Thank you very much.
No problem. We're going
Save.
back in next turn.
Milos.
Nikarth is unconscious, right?
That is correct.
Cool. I'm gonna shoot the thing. 15. That's
Not
gonna
like
miss.
they've done much from that
29.
That is a hit.
Great. That'll be
Oh shit.
13 damage
All right.
plus 1 lightning damage, and I'm gonna arcane jolt to heal Nikarth for 21.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
30 feet
it-
of the target. Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, it would only be 10, not 21. It's only 2d6 for the
Okay.
healing.
Excellent. So, yes. Nikarth gets 10 hit points. You're back up. Woo! Carrick, you are still... Or, sorry, Milos. Was there anything else this turn?
I'm gonna walk another few steps that way. But
Awesome.
that's it.
Carrick. Death saving throw, I believe. 1 success. Very good.
Nice.
All right. It is this
Acid
thing's
damage.
turn. Thank you. Acid damage. Pew pew. Nikarth, you're still within contact of the creature. So you are going to take... Make sure I get this numbers correct this time. There we go. Unfortunately, Nikarth, that is 13 force damage.
Reaction.
Reaction to deflect it. Excellent. Yeet. You yeet all the blades. You're fine. Does that give you resistance or just delete it? I forget.
I reduce a d10 plus my wisdom modifier. It's like deflect missiles. It's deflect
Awesome.
energy.
Okay. So you take
So-
1 damage.
Yep. I'm still alive.
Still alive.
Pulling
Excellent.
Gladys here.
All right, that is the start of its turn. You are the only one in contact with it, so that is the only one in effects for now. Do. You guys can see it's getting desperate now. The glow in the eyes is getting flickering, but it's brighter than ever before. You guys see several large blades spawn from its back, just like spectral things sticking out of it, which just float in the air and are going to dash out to make some attacks. Let's see. First, target. It's gonna, you know what? Its knee has been buckling for so long, it's gonna throw the first few of these blades at Milos.
Sick.
Milos. That is only a 14 to hit.
Oh,
That is a 19 to hit.
that'll miss.
Alright, having missed you with 2, it's going to send more your way. That is a natural 1, that's a miss. And a 28, finally.
Yeah, you. That'll hit. That'll
Alright,
hit.
so Milos just dips and dodges out of the way of 4 massive, like, dozens of foot-long spectral blades that just sink into the ground in Milos' square, but you're safe from most of them. The final one does hit you, however, and it's not a real blade, so you don't get chopped up by it, but you are going to take 17 force damage from it.
All right.
And then the robot's turrets activate.
Wait, there's more.
But wait, there's more, indeed. It is going to... Yes, okay, there we go. The turret attacks. Actually, it is now going to take its movement, which overlaps it with Faye. So, Faye, as it runs into you, I would like you to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Okay.
Unfortunately, that is not enough.
Yeah.
To dodge the Colossus as it charges at you. You are going to take 35 bludgeoning damage.
Okay.
And you are going to fall prone. Which means you now fall 400 feet on your turn.
Even though I have wings?
Yeah, falling prone is like you're knocked to the ground basically when you're flying. Is how prone works. Your speed is reduced to 0. Your stuff like that, right? Is that how prone works when you're flying? Isn't that a thing? I feel like I remember that.
We go over this every session. I feel like
there's like some flying features say if you have like a spell.
If you don't have a hover speed.
Yeah.
Oh no, if you have your fly speed from a spell, you don't fall. Isn't that right?
Yeah. If you're flying because of a magical effect that keeps you aloft, you continue to be aloft, but otherwise. You fall.
It's very strange.
I have a flying speed of 90 feet and the ability to hover.
Oh,
the ability to
there you
hover,
go. If you have the ability to hover, then you're fine. Then yes. So you will hover in place with your fly speed. Excellent. So those wings are just pretty good for you there.
Wings are pretty good.
Let's mark that hover speed for you so we don't forget. Excellent. Cool. So you will not be falling, but you did take some damage.
I did. I don't have haste up anymore, so that doesn't matter.
Yeah.
True. That is fair.
Yeah, he made me stunned and then killed me.
She dispelled. I didn't fuck up.
No, I didn't say it was your fault.
Alright.
I guess my AC was technically 23, but it didn't matter. At any point.
Yeah, this thing's attack modifiers are pretty massive. Okay, so those spell attacks, the turrets. Yeah, one's going to Leroy. That is a 31 to hit. Leroy has 1 HP, so Leroy goes down. Another one. Yeah. This thing is rude. I need to be rude. Another one goes to Carrick.
Yes.
Carrick, you lose, I believe it's just 1 death save because it's a ranged attack. Correct me if I'm wrong. I think it's only melee attacks that auto crit and therefore are 2.
Yes, I do not believe ranged attacks auto crit.
Okay. Yep, there we go. So you lose 1. Milos, one's coming at you.
Right.
That is a lot, 36.
All right.
That is 22 force damage, and you are knocked prone.
All right.
And yeah, it's just gonna, its final attack, instead of doing a turret, it is going to crush Nakarth again. Lama.
What the fuck?
Lama.
I'm trying to remember that this thing is a terrifying death machine, and I need to actually kill creatures when they're low. Fortunately for you, Nakareth, for the first time, I rolled a natural 2 with this guy on this attack. That is a total of 20 to hit.
He misses?
He misses.
Holy shit.
Fumble one finger into the others. Yeah, I just can't close it all the way.
Faye, you're up.
Oh, this motherfucker. Okay. Well, I am moving my full movement back here out of his charge range.
Attack of opportunity.
Does it?
Yes.
Because I'm still in its range. I thought.
That is for its turrets. Its melee attack range is 20 feet.
Okay.
However, potentially, fortunately for you, I don't remember your armor class. I rolled another natural 2. That's a 20.
The 20? I shield that.
There you go. Blocks. Giant robot fist comes swinging out at you, and you deflect it with a shield. Probably knocks you up into the air out of the way, but you're not harmed by it.
Okay. That's sick. All right. Well, I'm going big or I'm going home. I refuse to believe that this piece of shit has this many disintegrate 7th level.
All right, go for it.
Fuck this thing.
That is a dex save, correct?
That is a 21 dex save.
That is a 19. It fails to save.
You dare.
Roll damage.
$87.
How do you want to do this, Faye?
Oh yeah.
Fucking go.
Daddy's home. Is its head still facing away?
Yes. It has the armor piece broken off of its back there. The head's still facing away. You actually probably would have had to be a little closer to cast Disintegrate now that I think about it, but it doesn't really matter now. You've got it.
Okay. After it really bloodied at this point, but after shielding that one attack, Faye just yells, "I am divine providence and you will look at me," and I shoot it through and it goes out one of the eyes.
Perfect. The thing... Yep, the disintegrate happens. Let's see. So you blast directly through its big robot skull. A beam of destructive magic. I'm actually going to cut the music as well. Beam of destructive magic out one eye, and the whole thing, since it is, as I defined earlier, just one big life force, begins to crumble from the inside. Its plates of armor begin to fall off of the thing, and its inner cores of living wood begin to deteriorate and just turn to dust. And though there's this magical field around the area you're currently in, keeping the fog out, the dust begins to just separate out like a massive expanding cloud, almost like some sort of explosion caused a shockwave of dust and debris as this thing just begins to fall apart. And as it falls, and as the skull breaks into smaller pieces and crumbles into unusable scrap metal, you all see a familiar and terrifying figure inside the skull. The pieces fall away. A bone-white, sinewy monstrosity covered in blades is before you. But it quickly fades into nothing as it disappears from sight and arcs up into the clouds away, fleeing from combat for now.
You had me going, motherfucker.
Akareth, yeah, you are gonna fall 400 feet. How you got monk shit, right? You can reduce that by a lot.
Yeah, hold on, let me double check. I think it's 5 times my level.
That makes sense. Which is pretty high at this point.
Just double checking.
Yeah, that makes sense. Slow fall. 5 times your monk level, yep.
Oh, okay, good. Thank you.
Which is 85.
Yeah.
And what I rolled on the damage for you falling 400 feet, 75. You take no damage from the fall. Completely fine.
I love monks.
He's literally just a cat.
Eli, do you have anything quick to patch up Carrick with? Because you're the closest, and it would take the others several rounds to get to Carrick in time, unless Dross wants to feed him a health potion or something.
I mean, I have plenty of health spells.
Okay, so
am I able to get to them in time?
Yeah, you've got a whole round. So I mean, they're 120 feet away from you, just about. 100 and right. So if Juno dashes, right, I think you can make it. Yeah, that plus the range of the spell, I think you're fine. So.
Yeah,
Garrick, you get back up with 6 healing. I just wanted to make sure that happened before Faye had to get all the way across the thing or something with several turns.
Faye's got you down for my best idea was to make Dross play capture the flag with me. He's just gonna shoot him an arcane jolt, Carrick.
Actually, that's a galaxy range chat. I like that. But you have all survived a fight with a CR-25 Warforged Colossus, a massive, towering threat, powered up by the divine, not divine, quite terrible actually, the demonic god of war, powering up one of the most powerful weapons this world has seen. And you guys got it. You guys killed it before it even reached its destination, and none of you died.
This is mildly impressive, I suppose.
Congratulations to you all, and you will all level up to level 18 by next session.
Oh, fuck.
And we will finally be entering episode 73. Woo!
Don't be a wet blanket, but is Leroy not dying right now?
Leroy
Leroy's got
well.
1 HP.
Right. I'm sorry, no, Leroy got hit by another ranged attack.
Truck.
So,
Yeah, I'm dashing with 180 fly speed towards Leroy.
Yes, you can definitely make it to Leroy in time. If you couldn't make it to Carrick, that probably would have just been one or two more rounds of Carrick making saves, but Leroy is within your range much easier, it looks like to me. Because you could do... Yeah, you could get there in one round with a dash and then the next round heal, so... That makes sense to me. Alright, congrats guys. Big battle on a big scale.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much for
Thank you.
running.
Thank you.
Yeah, thanks for running.
That's fucking bonkers. That's super cool.
And we're not even done with tier 4 yet. Just welcome to your first big fight of tier 4.
Was the one mace dude not a big enough fight?
Was the one what, dude?
Mace dude on SAS Island.
Oh, I mean, it was a fight, but he wasn't like a big boss or anything, you know?
It wasn't a 2-session fight.
No, yeah, he wasn't a
I guess.
2-session colossus that was crushing your monk in its fist. He just had a flail to hit the monk with instead.
It was a small bonk. Relatively
I totally forgot that I also still had the third attack without the flurry.
Oh,
I might
true,
just
because
take
of
off.
tier 4 now, yeah.
Yeah, I thought that was 18, not 17.
Oh, that's okay.
Oh, well.
You guys won either way.
Yep.
What did you say, Marcel?
I might just take tough.
Yeah, that's pretty fair, actually. Yeah,
What is tough to?
Oh, you get a feat?
Yeah, I get an ASI right now, and I don't need a boost. If I were to do anything, I'd just put it in con for health, so I might as well take tough.
Tough is twice your level and extra max hit points, I believe.
Oh.
Yeah.
As a feat.
Yep, it's
Not
2 hit
bad,
points per
honestly.
level.
That's not bad at all.
Actually, pretty nice.
Yeah.
Means I get empty body now.
Whoa. Oh shit, you can become invisible?
Yeah.
You won't even need foresight, you'll just be a source of advantage all on your own.
You also have resistance to all damage but force.
Nice.
That would have been useful.
That would have been useful. I loved the one moment where Dross said, nah, Nakarat's gonna get caught in the fist.
Oh shit, I have a pretty dope thing.
At that moment I wasn't paying any attention at all.
Yeah, if anyone wants to roll for HP, feel free to do that now, well, since there's a couple minutes left anyways. Just to make it easy.
I've beefed it on my rolls multiple times. Let's do it again. All right.
I know, right, Sam?
I was like, Carrick shouldn't take this death grip attack. Like, I can definitely take that. I'm like, Warner Karth can.
Womp womp.
What am I? Am I D6 or D8?
You are D6. Sorcerers and wizards are both D6s. Fighters, barbarian, fighters, rangers, paladins, D10. Barbarian, 12. Everyone else is an 8.
Better.
Yeah, that's good. 5 up.
What's con mod?
Yep. So 5 plus con mod goes to your max.
7. Sweet.
Yeah. Anybody get cool things this level?
I get a pretty cool thing. I am now once a day. If I go under half HP, I can use a bonus action and recover half of my max HP.
Sheesh.
That's pretty sick.
Not fucking bad, honestly. It's not bad.
As a bonus action too. That's really sick.
Yeah.
I get to tune to 7th magic item.
Hell yeah. There were a few spare magic items floating around the party.
That's crazy.
Yeah, artificers be like.
That's red.
That's your max, right? 7 now. Like I mean.
Yeah.
I don't think it goes
my
to
max
8.
is 6, but I get +1 from Soul Investor.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
7 is max.
Yeah, so 7's the max you're gonna be. Damn, once you hit the cap with the 20th level the capstone artificer thing, that's gonna be insane. +7 to what? Like a +7 to all saves?
All saves.
Yeah, it's nuts.
My concentration check is gonna be +18.
That's amazing.
Oh wait, I get my score 3 points, don't I?
And you can like just delete magic items to stay alive, shit like that. Like
yeah,
you'll have 7 death wards. Like holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's insane.
Wow.
Anybody else get cool shit?
One more source.
Oh, you can
cast
re-roll one.
astral
That's fine.
projection as well, but like I feel like that's unfortunately only mildly useful.
Yeah,
About average, nice.
About average, pretty good. Yeah, especially considering I think you can only target yourself with it, right?
Yep.
It's still kind of neat.
Guys, Eli has finally gone over 100
Woo!
Yeah.
Hey.
with HP 101.
Oh, Bard's getting magical secrets this level. Some more spells, Pog.
If I took, what is it, toughness, because it gives extra HP, I'd be at 200.
Holy shit.
Oh, fuck.
It's like,
Jesus
that
Christ.
would be a good use for you.
Leroy gets an extra invocation this level. Pog. There are some real nice high-level invocations.
I hit Runic Juggernaut.
Oh, God.
The Rune 9 level 18 feature.
What does that do?
And instead of large, I go huge when I hit Giant Smite, and it's upgraded to a D10 damage.
Excellent.
So, 40 feet in a D10.
Damn.
Time to figure out what spells I want to get.
Oh, and +5 for each.
Yeah. I mean, this is the big one. Like, the level 18 magical secrets, you can take Wish, you can take, like, any... It's so fucking crazy.
It's literally any spell you want.
Any spell in the game.
Ever.
Like, 2 of them.
Any fucking spell, you say?
Yeah, 2 of any spell in the game. It's insane.
Motherfucker!
Mm-hmm.
Go look at that cleric list real quick.
Yeah, true resurrection, shit like that. Like, it's all possible now.
Alright, let's see. What are the cool spells I can get?
You use Wish to just end your contracts?
Wish is out there.
Man, I know what 9th level spell I'd take.
What 9th level spell would you take?
That one graviturgy spell?
The one graviturgy spell.
I knew it.
I want to cast that so fucking bad, man.
What is it again?
I don't remember the name of it, but it's like you basically just summon a black hole, and like everybody gets sucked into it. They have to like save against being pulled into it, and they get crushed in the middle.
That's pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
Ravenous Void.
Thank you. That's the one. Yeah, a 20-foot sphere of just crushing force, and then everything within 100 feet of it has to like make saves or get pulled into it.
You can cast it 1,000 feet away.
What? What the fuck?
5d10 force damage. It's restrained while it's in it, and you have to make a strength save to get out.
And it has the disintegration, like if you hit 0, you just fucking poof effect. You become dust.
Christ almighty.
Yeah, that's a kind of crazy one.
Sir, Mr. DM, sir?
Yes.
You don't seem to have Ravenous Void in your D&D Beyond spell list?
Yeah, it shouldn't be in the...
because it's Guide to Wildmount.
Yeah, but also... it is in the one that I actually set up, which is under the shared folder of the compendiums called Spells. There you go.
Oh.
That's the one.
Sorry, default was just open, so I never saw it.
Oh yeah, no worries. Yeah, the default one is just all the shit I have not organized and have not bothered, because all the modules add it, and I'm like, yeah, put it there. The shared one is the compendiums that I share between all of my worlds that I run, so it makes it easier. I don't have to set it all up multiple times.
We have Ravenous Void.
Nice.
What's my second spell I should get?
Actually out here living my dream.
I'm actually taking that spell specifically so that if you have to pilot them, you can just cast it for her.
Absolutely.
I honestly didn't even read the rest of the description. I just heard Nick say, I really want this, and I'm like, what if I get it?
I mean, it's a dope-ass spell.
It's pretty fucking cool.